Hi my friends, welcome back. Today on the channel we are doing something very unique on our channel. We typically do Disney details as a short and sweet little clips, but today I wanted to share with you guys Disney details, and we are starting off in Magic Kingdom. For me, Disney details is what makes Disney so amazing. I personally love it, but if you do not like behind the scenes, you don't want the magic spoiled, tune into another one of our videos and just stop watching this one just for now. So for our first Disney detail, we have to dedicate this one to Walter E. Disney, the man, the myth, legend. We have to start with him. So as you are walking through Main Street, go ahead and look up. There's going to be some windows dedicated to some Disney legends, and Walter E. Disney is there himself. When you are walking out of Walt Disney World, you're heading home. Above the ice cream parlor, look to the left. There is Walter E. Disney saying goodbye and almost like a thanks for visiting my park. But it's also not a goodbye. When you arrive at the parks, right above the train station, you can see Walter E. Disney's name as well, almost like a hello. So I love that little detail. He's just saying hello and goodbye, and I love the little tribute that Disney World did for him. Just a little side nod, and I really appreciate that. Our second Disney detail is going to be underneath the train station. As you are walking in, look at those walls. They have these posters and they are promoting the rides that you could be riding on your Magic Kingdom day, which I think is so cool. And it's a detail that if you are in such a hurry to go to any of the rides, you may just miss, so keep an eye out. Our third Disney detail is back on Main Street. Did you happen to know that Main Street is featured and designed after Walt Disney's hometown of Marceline, Missouri? So if you've been around here a little bit, you've heard me talk about it, but our fourth Disney detail is going to be about forced perspective. Disney uses forced perspective to make buildings look bigger or smaller, just depending on what needs they need to have. For Cinderella Castle, she is only 189 feet, but she looks bigger because you are walking up a grade. It's making her look bigger and just glorious. Now, Town Square Theater is actually bigger than all the rest of Main Street because it is actually hiding the Contemporary. Disney is using forced perspective just to keep you in that Disney bubble. Our fifth Disney detail is about Cinderella Castle, but it is not about Cinderella herself or a detail about Cinderella. It's actually about Walt Disney's family. So if you walk to the back of the castle where Prince Charming's Regal Carousel is at, there is this crest at the top. I honestly thought, hey, it's gotta be Cinderella's or Prince Charming's family crest. Nope, it is actually Walt Disney's family crest. Our sixth Disney detail is about Prince Charming's Regal Carousel. Did you happen to know it is the oldest attraction at Walt Disney World? It was built in 1917 by the Philadelphia Toboggan Co., and it was at a park in Detroit, Michigan, and then Disney purchased it and restored it to be Prince Charming's Regal Carousel, and it was here for opening day in 1971, and we still get to enjoy this beautiful attraction to this day. Our next Disney detail is going to take us to Pirates of the Caribbean in Adventureland. There's so many Disney details within this ride that I could honestly make a full video out of it, but we're just going to stick to a few. Do you recognize anyone in this specific video? Here, let me point them out and see if you can figure it out for now. Need another hint? Well, it's a famous captain, Captain Hook, and Mr. Smee. These two were designed in costume after those two, since they are pirates, so they definitely had to be a part of Pirates of the Caribbean. So, another fun little Disney detail for you guys. Our 8th Disney detail has to do with this sweet little dog holding those keys, and those prisoners are trying to egg him a little closer so that they can get the keys. Well, Disney actually reuses some of their animatronics, their molds, so they make them again for other attractions. So you may just see this sweet little dog in other attractions throughout Walt Disney World. You can see him in Carousel of Progress, as well as in Living with the Land. So make sure to keep an eye out for any of the other animatronics. You might just see them again. Speaking of Carousel of Progress, our 9th Disney detail does come from here. Walt Disney had this created for the 1964 New York World's Fair. He had a hand in it, and in 1967 it did move to Disneyland, and then it closed in 1973 and was moved in 1975 to here at Walt Disney World, and we have been enjoying it ever since. It has went through some changes, but we have loved it ever since. For our 10th Disney detail, if you hear that little bird chirping in the window, you can see it a little bit right there. It is the animatronic from Mary Poppins that she gets to hold. I think that is so unique that they reused it. Our 11th Disney detail is for Carousel of Progress, and it is that every scene that they go through in all the decades that they change, the seasons are changing, so I think that is so unique. Our 12th Disney detail is at Ariel Journey of the Little Mermaid. It's actually not even on the ride itself, but as you are exiting the ride, look over to the right and look at the rock formation. This is a hidden Mickey, and it is Disney hidden Mickey. They have approved it, but looking at it, if you can see, it is Steamboat Willie. He's hidden there. There's his little hat, there's his little head, his little pants. You can even see the steering wheel of the boat, and then his little shoes. I'll throw up a picture so you can get a glimpse. But this is my most controversial reel that I have ever posted, but do you see him? Our 13th Disney detail is at It's a Small World. This is actually also another World's Fair attraction Walt Disney wanted to present at the World's Fair. Now, this isn't the exact one. Disneyland has the exact World's Fair attraction, but it is a replication of it. So I think that's pretty neat that we also have it over here in Walt Disney World. We love it as a family. But our 14th Disney detail about these little dolls is that they have to get a haircut at least once a year. Due to the humidity, the yarn on their hair, it actually grows. So these little dolls get a haircut. Our 15th Disney detail is this Liberty tree in Liberty Square. It holds 13 lanterns representing the 13 colonies in America. It is also 135 years old and is the largest living tree in Walt Disney World. Our 16th Disney detail may not be the loveliest Disney detail you ever want to learn about, but here we are. So back in colonial times, there were no bathrooms within the colonial houses, so they just threw their sewage on out into the streets. So yes, that brown lovely river is Poop River, affectionately called at Walt Disney World, that you can walk through, unfortunately. Also, a fun fact for you guys is that there are technically no bathrooms within Liberty Square. That's why you kind of have to walk a little bit. At Columbia Harbor House, those bathrooms are technically in Fantasyland, and Liberty Tree Tavern has a bathroom, but it's in the upstairs. So fun facts for your day. We hope that you guys enjoyed this Disney Details video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below. This is one of my favorite things to learn about Disney. It makes it special for me. I love to learn all about the Disney details and even love to share about it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments below, because I would definitely appreciate that. Have a great day.